Okay, sorry about that. My iPhone storage ran out and I had to clear some of it out. But from warrior to pose, we are going to go to triangle pose, which you're just going to go down like this and hold. I like this one because it engages my shoulder more. Gets a good stretch there, which is something I also use a lot of in volleyball. A lot of these stretches I do tend to like more just because I do get sore a lot from my sport, so it's nice to have stretches and practices where I can really get a good stretch on them and just feel refreshed and renewed for the next day. Alright, so after that I'm just going to do the other side for another minute, really get this other shoulder. I like to give this one its own minute just because I have issues with my right shoulder, so I like to make sure I get in a good stretch there. Alright, so after that we're going to go into tree pose. So tree pose is just like this. Let's see if I can balance today. I connect a lot of these stretches and poses to my sport, but as a student athlete, my sport is really important to me and I spend a lot of time with it. So for this tree pose, I like to do it a lot because it focuses on balance, which is something I need a lot of in volleyball and it's something I'm trying to improve on. So I feel like this one is just something that I can easily integrate into my athletic life, but also into my practice of yoga. Go ahead and switch to the other leg. Alright, so from there, we're going to go back down to the ground, and we are going to do cobra. So cobra is just where we reach down to the toes. This one really pulls on my calves, so it's really something that I actually can't get all the way down to the bottom, but I try my best. Alright, so from there, we're going to go down and we're going to do bridge pose. So we're just going to go up and we're just going to lift up with your hips for a minute. This one is actually really challenging for me because it really pushes my lower back, but it's definitely something I've gotten slowly better at. Alright, and so from there, we're gonna do lizard pose. Lizard pose, we actually do a similar stretch in volleyball, and it's actually called Spider-Man's, but it's moving. So you're just gonna go up with your leg and back, like that. This one really engages my hips, which I like a lot. My hips are actually pointed in to pinch my lower back, so stretches like these really help me to keep them nice and away from my spine. Alright, go ahead, I'm gonna switch sides. Right. Now that's that for lizard pose. The last stretch we're gonna do is actually a stretch that I do every day, but not for this long. It's just a supine stretch. You're up there, your leg over. Like I said, I do this one every day just because it really helps me stretch out my back. I do this normally right before practices. Just really gets me feeling right. And go ahead and do the other side. And then just little last thing we're gonna do is just a little breathing. I like to do where you inhale, hold, exhale, hold, and just kind of repeat that process probably about 5-10 times. So just And that is my final. Thank you for watching, and thank you for teaching this class.